Tonight, a family is looking for an apology after they say their daughter was attacked in the middle of a track meet. Tonight, 10 News reporter Jason Freund spoke with the family about the alleged incident.
When Kaelen Tucker first wanted to start up track, her parents were naturally proud.
She started in 8th grade, but originally she went in 7th grade, and she said it was too much running and she quit. So she ended up going back and doing it again in 8th grade, and she only wanted to do sprints.
Fast forward to her junior year of high school, and she found herself running in the Class 3 state finals for Brookville High School. But nobody could have seen this coming.
When you get on the other side of the track, you have to cross into lane 1, you have to merge in. And as I was coming up on her, she kind of made me get cut off a little bit, so I backed away. And then as we got around the curve, she kept bumping me in my arm. And then finally when we got off the curve, I slowly started passing her, and then that's when she just hit me with the baton and I fell off the track.
Kaelen ran off the track and her mother ran onto it. Team trainers came to her aid, and the opposing school, IC Norcom, was quickly disqualified. But the damage had already been done.
I could feel a headache coming up, so I just set out. But I recently went to the doctor and they prescribed me with a concussion and a possible fractured skull.
Now her parents are looking for an apology. They've got one already from the IC Norcom athletic director and the opposing athlete's parents. Now they just want one from the coach and the opposing athlete herself.
They were beside us at the event. They were watching the video at the event, but no one apologized or came to check on her. Even if it was a fluke or freak accident, you still would check on her.
For 10 News, I'm Jason Freund.
All right, guys, so we got to talk about a story going viral involving two high school track athletes out of Virginia. Okay, you have Miss Alyla Everett, who is the track star, a senior from IC Norman High School, that decided it would be a good idea to hit Miss Kaelen Tucker in the head, another track athlete who was running doing a track event. Okay, they were competing against each other, and it looked like they were getting tangled up a little bit, right? And then one of the track athletes decided that, you know what, I'm just going to hit my opponent in the head as their opponent is passing them on the track, right? And it's pretty bad, right? It's very, very, very bad because Miss Kaelen Tucker ended up getting a fractured skull, okay, and a concussion due to the fact that she got assaulted on the track. So now the family is demanding an apology, but the family of the athlete that did the attacking, Miss Alyla Everett, it seems as if they don't think they did anything wrong, right? In fact, they believe that they're the victims in this situation, even though Miss Alyla Everett ended up attacking another track athlete. So I want to react to this because I think that this is just another example of how you have some people who just refuse to take accountability and responsibility when they're clearly in the wrong. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this.
Tonight, a Portsmouth family says they're telling their side of the story in reference to a shocking incident at a Virginia High School League indoor track meet that left one athlete allegedly injured after she claimed she was struck by a baton held by IC Norcom High School senior Alyla Everett. Everett spoke exclusively to 10 On Your Side's Markeisha Jackson, who brings us much more.
The young athlete in question says there's more to that video than meets the eye.
Everybody has feelings, so you're physically hurt, but you're not thinking of my mental, right?
Alyla Everett is a decorated athlete and senior at IC Norcom High School. She would have never thought her trip to the Class 3 track and field state finals last Tuesday would take a drastic turn.
They're going off of one angle.
Alyla visibly emotional because of this video from the meet. This was a 4x200 meter relay race, and she and a Brookville High School athlete were rounding a curve on the track when they nearly collided with each other.
Okay, after a couple times hitting her, my baton got stuck behind her back like this, and it rolled up her back. I lost my balance, and when I pumped my arms again, she got hit.
It appears intentional, but Alyla says it was accidental.
All right, so I'm going to tell you guys right now, right? Let's just go back and look at this, okay? In fact, we're going to play it from a different angle so you guys can clearly see what's happening here, okay? These are the two athletes. Now, pay close attention. This is very slow. They're going to get a little tangled up. They're very close to each other. Very close. So as you can see, boom, this is 100% intentional. Come on now, 100% intentional. Now, again, what happened here? I know exactly what happened. I know exactly the mindset this girl was in before she assaulted this woman. What happened is that she was getting beat, right? She got passed. They got tangled up a bit. She got angry because she thought that this athlete basically had, tangled up her a little bit, ended up passing her. She knew she was losing, right? She was going to lose. So now all of a sudden, she want to smack the girl in the head because she's mad. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. Like, I've been in that situation before, right? When I was in high school, right? I know how I feel when you're, competing and you're getting beat, right? And you feel like you're getting beat unfairly. Oh, well, I got tangled up with her. We got tangled up together, right? You start doing a little bumping, whatever. And then you get mad and you get upset because you're losing, especially if you feel like you're losing unfairly, right? Your opponent may have been cheating a little bit, okay, getting tangled up with you, okay, throwing you off, right? And in this situation, this girl clearly decided that, hey, I'm going to take it out on her by essentially hitting her in the head with the baton, right? Again, this is not a running motion, right? This is not a running motion in which she actually she wound it up, like she wound it up, right? That's not how you run. You don't run with your hands all the way back here, right? That's not how you run, okay? You run like this. That's how you run. Okay, so to say that, oh, well, this happened because, this was my running motion and the baton hit her in the head as I was running, that's not true. And the worst part about it is that this is on tape, right? This is on film. We see it. It's clear as day what happened. You were losing. You started to lose, and then you decided to hit the girl in the head because she passed you. That's it. That's what happened. You let your anger and your emotions cause you to hit the girl, right? That's what happened. Everybody can see it. It's clear as day. Clear as day. Clear as day. Knock the girl off the track. Off the track. Off the track. Didn't even stop to help the girl. Didn't even stop to help. But, we're looking at the video wrong, right? Everybody's misinterpreting the video. No. The video says exactly what you did. It shows the intentionality. And again, the problem here is that she's not taking responsibility for it and just admitting, hey, I was wrong. I got upset. I did it because I was losing. And I'm sorry. I let my emotions get out of control. Instead, she's sitting around talking about, oh, well, she's physically hurt, but what about my mental health, right? She's physically hurt. It's like, well, I mean, listen, not only is she physically hurt, she's also mentally hurt as well, too. I mean, you concussed the girl, okay? So, I mean, let's be real. You're not the victim. You're not the victim, but no, she's playing the victim card and saying, woe is me, right? Woe is me, instead of just apologizing to this family and admitting that you were wrong. Again, this is sad. It really is.
But I know my intentions, and I would never hit somebody on purpose.
I didn't have to see your first video, second video, 10th video. I know 100% that she won't do this to nobody.
Her parents outraged at the backlash.
This is bad. This is real bad, especially, again, the father, right? If this is her father, I don't know. Maybe he is. I'm assuming that he is. Regardless, he's the father figure, so it seems. Regardless, yeah, how can you stand behind this? I mean, seriously, as a father, right? Like, I don't think you should stand behind your daughter attacking somebody on the track when it clearly looks like that's what she did, right? I'm just saying, as a parent, you got to say, you know what, my kid was wrong, and that, hey, it was something that she lost control of her emotions, and we're going to make sure it doesn't happen again, right? We're going to make sure that, she's thoroughly disciplined for what she did, because what she did was an embarrassment, okay? Not only was it an embarrassment to her, but it was an embarrassment to the family. It was an embarrassment to the school, okay? It cost the school, okay? And this is something that we're going to take care of. But no. They're standing behind this behavior.
Backlash. The IC Norcom relay team was disqualified, a ruling that a local USA track and field official finds questionable. He says a play-by-play look shows that the Brookville athlete was running closely to Alayla.
If a person comes up...
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. This motion right here is not a running motion. This is not a running motion. This is, I'm about to assault you motion. That's not how track athletes run. That's just not how they run, okay? And again, it just so happens that she's doing this motion as she's getting beat. As soon as she starts getting beat, as soon as her opponent passes her, this is what she does. Again, I understand they might have got tangled up a little bit. They were running very close. I get it. I understand the emotions involved. Oh, I don't like this. Right? But she let her emotions drive her to make the decision to hit this girl, and that is wrong. And instead of just acknowledging that, you have people making all these excuses instead of just calling it what it is. It's on tape, right? It's on tape. This is assault.
On the outside, they got to be a full stride ahead of me before they can cut in front of me.
The other family spoke with the news station in Roanoke asking for an apology from Alayla, something she wants to give, but she says the other athlete hasn't been receptive.
Hey, didn't even stop, bruh. Didn't stop. I mean, slow down a little bit, but kept running. No remorse. Again, if it was an accident, then you would stop, right? If I did something like that to somebody and I knew it was an accident, I didn't mean to do it, I would stop and check on them to make sure they're good, okay? I would show concern, remorse, but that's not what's happening here. And that's how you know it's intentional. You know it's intentional because she didn't even stop. You didn't stop. You didn't show any type of concern whatsoever for the fact this woman got hit in the head. This girl got hit in the head. Wow.
Blocking her on social media, and instead the Everett family was served with court papers.
And now we have to go to a city 3 hours away that everybody hates our guts already.
They're assuming my character, calling me ghetto, racist slurs, death threats, all of this just because of a 9-second video.
VHSL says they are still reviewing the situation, and Portsmouth Public Schools says they will support whatever ruling comes from the league. Markeisha Johnson.
Wow. Look, here's the thing. If this girl had accepted, responsibility and accountability for what she did and just came out and just said, yeah, I did it on purpose. I'm sorry, right? I let my anger get out of control and just accepted responsibility. Honestly, I would say, hey, you know what? She should get another chance, right? I don't think that this is something where she should be punished indefinitely for it. But the fact that she won't take responsibility and her parents also are not taking responsibility either, okay? They're trying to play the victim card here. Yeah, I think that, I don't know, maybe there should be some permanent consequences for what she did, okay? Also consider the fact that she's now boohoo whining, crying racism. People directing racist comments at her, and it's like, well, there are 2 black people involved, right? 2 black girls. I'm trying to figure out where the racism's coming from, okay? I'm trying to figure out exactly why would somebody direct racist comments at you. Somebody saying that that's ghetto behavior. That ain't racist, right? There's nothing racist about saying, hey, that's ghetto behavior, because it is ghetto behavior, right? We know exactly why it happened. It happened for some of the same reasons why we see a lot of violence that happens in the hood, in the ghetto, because of out of control emotions, right? Not being able to control your emotions and to act appropriately when it comes to managing your emotions, okay? But instead, what you see is that people take out their emotions with violent attacks on others, right? And that's what you see. And that's why people are saying that, hey, this is ghetto behavior, right? It is ghetto behavior. That ain't a racist slur. That's not a racist thing to say. That's just truth. That's just an accurate way to describe what happened. And if the people were white, if the girls were white that were involved, it would be the same thing. It would be appropriate to say, yeah, this is ghetto behavior. So I'm not surprised that we have a young black woman here, young black girl, that is pulling the same card that they all pull when they face accountability and responsibility. Oh, well, that's racist, right? To hold me accountable for what I did, for my actions, that's racist, right? It's bigotry, is hate, okay? To hold black girls, black women responsible for their actions, it is hate and bigotry. And we're seeing that come up here once again, right? They never take responsibility, never just say, hey, I was wrong, and hey, I need to correct it. Let me apologize. And I think that's what this girl should do, to be honest with you. I think they should really, really, really stop playing the victim and just own up to the fact that this was done on purpose. We saw it on camera. It's clear as day. Just own it. Just own it. And, hey, move on from there. Okay. But the fact they're not owning it, again, I think it really reflects negatively, not just on this female athlete, but also on the parents as well, too. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.